Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's give thanks again for the fact that we're here today. Thank you for joining me again for the Feel Good Show. And as per usual, we are going to just give thanks and ask the higher power to support us today. And whatever happens, we know it's for our good. All things come together for our good. I'm going to do a slightly different show today. Normally, I would give you a tip, and the tips that I give you every week are to help you to prevent and manage degenerative diseases and the pain and the stresses that you get when you are dealing with degenerative diseases. I'm going to, as usual, give you some tips today, and I'm going to give you a recipe that will help it to take you down that road. And just so you know, the format for the show is normally that I do that. I give you tips and recipes, and then I put a recipe together. And if it's something that is done for today, then I taste it and let you know how gorgeous it tastes. And then I do a subject for the week, and then I close with a meditation. Today, I'm going to do something slightly different. In fact, I'm going to do a couple of things slightly different, and hope that it will entice you to keep coming back to the show. I've just noticed that I've not got the banner up for our. There we go. You can see it now on the screen. I've got the banner up. So that's great. Um, yes, so welcome. And the recipes, by the way, the recipes that I give you are recipes that I have been giving to my clients in my programs. I do 3 month, 90-day, I should say, programs to help people to completely rid their bodies of degenerative diseases. And those recipes that I've been giving you are recipes that are part of that whole process, and they're integral parts of the process. And I've been doing this for over 2 decades, well over 2 decades, and I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people to rid themselves of degenerative diseases, and not just to rid themselves of the degenerative diseases, but I teach them how to maintain their health and live a healthy life without the stress, the worry, the depression, the strain of knowing that they are thinking and believing that they have to live with degenerative diseases for the rest of their lives, and what the outcome of that is. Because if you're living with degenerative diseases, you basically don't have a life, and your family and friends' lives are also disrupted because they have to, in many cases, take care of you, and also they're worrying about you and your future, a future of disease, a future where your primary thought in your life is disease. Yeah. So uh, follow me, subscribe, share, and like for me, and follow me, and you too can learn how to prevent and reverse degenerative diseases. We're talking about diabetes, arthritis, heart problems, high blood pressure, uh, cancer, prostate issues, neurological issues, issues with psychological issues like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, neurological issues, and we're talking about gynecology issues like fibroids. We're talking about prostate issues and so forth. And the list goes on and on and on. Yeah. So I'm sure you're aware by now that there are so many degenerative diseases. So, um, like I said, I'm going to give you a recipe today, and you can send me an email and get the recipe or the ingredients for next week. I don't normally tell you the recipe, I let you guess what it's going to be, depending on what the ingredients are. And so you can actually request the ingredients and follow me along as I work with the recipe, and let me know how you get on with the recipe that I give you. And for those who don't know who I am, I'm Dr. KALIFA, and I help people. I've been in this business now in this field now for well over 2 decades, and I help people to reverse degenerative diseases and teach them how to live their lives uh, free, completely free from diseases. And I'm talking about in a holistic way. I teach people you not just to get rid of physical diseases, but to get rid of the underlying psychological issues, which includes energetically and emotionally, and all that includes all that is included in building degenerative disease. Okay, so you can go to, in order to get the recipes and to contact me, you can go to the link in bio, which is on the screen there on Instagram, and click on the ingredients, request ingredients for the recipes. Or if you would like to talk to me, if you are suffering from any of these diseases and you would like to live a normal life, not just a normal life, but an extraordinary life, because you'll be so well, you'll be feeling so much better than you've ever felt. You'll be living an extraordinary life. So if you want to choose an extraordinary life over a life of depression, pain, pills, fatigue, mental and physical degeneration, and looking forward to more and more of that, to for that to be getting worse and worse, then give me a call. Yes, you can click on the link for the call, contact me, and have a 15-minute free discovery call, or you can book a full hour and have a longer session with me and ask whatever questions you like. And I will do my best to answer them. And I will tell you more about my 90-day program that I run. I run several programs, and I have a 90-day program and other programs which I can tell you about. And you can also put your name down on the list for my upcoming academy. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Okay, now let us get on with this week. And this week, like I said, is going to be a little bit different because I'm putting a recipe together that I've never done. Yes, I haven't practiced it. I'm just going to try it because something just came to me this morning and I decided I'm going to have a go at that. So, um, work with me and let's see how we get on with this. So, I've done soursop juice with you before and shown you how to do that and told you what's in it and what the goodness is. And soursop is brilliant and for preventing heart disease, supporting your heart, and also for um, killing and eliminating cancer cells in your body and so forth. But today, I'm going to use the soursop, but I'm going to add this fruit here. I've cut it already. I've cut a piece out, and this is called mountain sap. And mountain sap is in the family of the soursop, but it is quite different actually. You can see, or if you remember, soursop is pretty much white inside. Let me push this down so you can see. And the mountain sap, when you open it, you can see this is a much brighter yellowy color. And it doesn't smell as nice as soursop, unfortunately. when I first got it, I was thinking, oh, I wanted to try this because I've not had it before. Because you don't see many of them around. And I thought, wow, the gentleman who was selling it said that, well, he wasn't selling it actually. He said he bought it for himself, and he wasn't going to sell it. And I gradually and convinced him to sell it to me. So thank you very much, Coconut Man. Anyway, I'm going to add this to the soursop. I'm going to squeeze them together. Soursop, I may have put a little bit too much water in. So when you're, I didn't mean to put water in at all, and I ended up putting some in. But I'm going to advise you not to put any water in. Yes, don't put any water in. Just squeeze the soursop, and I've started to squeeze that, and I'm going to peel this and add it and squeeze both of them. Then I'm going to add some maca to add to the energy and to the goodness of the. I'm actually going to create ice cream with it. I hope. Yeah. And then I'm going to put some add some cinnamon to it. And once I've tasted it, if it needs it, I'll put a little agave. It may not need it, but I'll put a little if it needs it. And I've also got some coconut jelly. That's the inside of the young coconut, which I'm going to add to that. So we'll see how all of that comes out. I'll have to remember not to eat it all, so I have something to show you next week. Okay, so let me just quickly prepare the I'm just going to, oh, and some lime juice. I've already squeezed 2 fresh limes in this bowl here, which I'm going to add. So like I said, don't put liquid on yours. Let's just get rid of the skin on this. And then when I've done this, I'll tell you the benefits of this. You should already know the benefits of the soursop because I've done the soursop juices and things before. I've added soursop in and I've told you what the benefits are. So when I finish, I'm going to tell you the benefits of this, and you will see that there is so much benefits in fruits and vegetables. Really, we should just not be sick if we are doing things right, you know. So, and if you're not doing things right, then you can get in touch with me and I will help you. I will help you to bring yourself back into equilibrium, because when you're sick is because everything's gone completely out of balance and you've gone so far down the road that just a few changes here and there are not going to do the trick. So you need help, yes, and you need to know that you're giving your body everything to balance it up so that it's not missing any crucial ingredients that it may need. Yes. So um, I know there's a lot of stuff out there on the internet and that, but you just don't know what to trust. You know, you don't know that the people who are giving you this kind of information have the right information for you. So you need to be diligent and check them out, and that includes myself. Check me out, yes, check me out. Don't just take my word for it. And I'm going to put, ooh, there's a couple seeds in there, so I don't want to include the seeds. So I put the lime in, and I'm going to put approximately a teaspoon full of, I should have put this one in after I squeezed it, but never mind. Like I said, I'm doing things differently today. And I'm going to put and you know, cinnamon is brilliant for so many things. It actually is super, super food for helping to keep your belly weight, yes, down. And the maca is excellent for building energy. It's got loads and loads of benefits. It's excellent for energy, and it also, two of the main things I would say, it's also great for increasing libido. Yeah, so if you are feeling a little loose, how can I put it? Yeah, you want to build your libido, you want to increase your sex drive, then add the maca. Okay, the energy and the sex drive and everything, brilliant. Um, and the let me just do this. I'm going to just squeeze it. Yes, I'm going to squeeze it and squeeze out the juices. And if I didn't have the water in it, you can see it's a bit more sticky and slimy than the pure sour sop. And like I said, I put the a bit of water in. You don't need to put any water in. If the soursop is ripe, then you can give it a good old squeeze, and you'll get out all of the beautiful, nutritious juices and everything out of it without having to add water, unless, of course, you're making a juice. And then, you can do what I did. I think in the recipe I did before, I added coconut water, and made a superfood juice out of it by adding some other superfood foods. Um, so you can see there, it's fairly thick at the moment. Let me just pull this down so you can see it and not me. There we go. Right, so it's fairly thick there. And I'm going to strain this now and get rid of the pulp and the seeds. Yeah, so you just get rid of the pulp and the seeds for both the mountain sap and the sour sap. Sour sop, mountain sop, sour sop, or you could call it, some people call it mountain sap. In fact, there's a lot of names for that people call this fruit. There's quite a few different names. So I am going to, where's my bowl? The other bowl. Okay, I'll tell you what I do, because I'm going to blend it. I'm going to put it straight into the blender. I'm going to squeeze it. So this is my squeeze bag. It's in the health food store. It's called a milk bag, MYLK bag. And it makes life a lot easier than trying to put things through a strainer. So I put everything I want to strain, I put it in this bag here. In fact, let me do this a bit better. You can tell I haven't tried this recipe before. Okay, so I'm going to fill the squeeze bag there with this very thick juice, and I'm going to squeeze it in straight into the blender. There we go. The thick juice. I'm making ice cream, like I said. So this is going to be a sour sop, mountain sop, maca, lime, cinnamon, and frozen banana ice cream. So I'm really looking forward to this later on, to actually tasting how this is going to, and of course you can make a juice out of this as well, by adding something liquid, but I fancy some ice cream today, so I'm going to just stay with the thickness of it. All right, so that's the first lot. And the other thing I'm going to add to it is the jelly, like I said, from the jelly coconut. So I'm going to put that in. And let me get rid of this here out of the bag and refill it. Those two, the sour sop, it was just a small sour sop. And the mountain sap wasn't particularly large, but it does give a lot of juice there. You know, there's a lot of juice there, so we'll get a good amount of ice cream out of that. So let me just squeeze this now. Yes, the mountain sap actually does very similar things to the soursop. It helps in with diabetes. It is great for getting rid of the coughs for that people get when they have bronchitis and other bronchial problems. Um, it does support the heart as well, and I will see, just check and see if there's anything else that I need to add to that. So there you are. You see, you've got quite a bit there of juice. Okay, so now I'm going to blend it with our frozen banana. All right, there we go. So let me just, with my hands, we put the lime juice, we put the maca, we put the cinnamon, and I've got the agave here, but I'm not going to put any in yet. I'm going to look and see first, taste it after I've added all the ingredients and see if it needs it. So let's get our frozen banana. I've been gradually eating this, so it's looks a lot less than what I put in there initially. I'm checking to see that you can see me there. Yep, you can still see me. So I'm going to add this. This is frozen. And when I use the frozen banana, I make sure that it's very ripe. Yeah? Make sure it's the very ripe banana. If you've got bananas and you've not, like me, sometimes you don't eat all of what you buy straight away, you can actually just chop it up, slice it up into little slices, and put it in the fridge, and just keep it there because it comes in very handy for desserts. Okay, so get ready. I'm going to make some noise. Okay, so there we are. That's looking really great, actually. So let me just have a quick taste and see if it needs any sweetener. You know, the mountain sop has a very distinct taste and a smell as well. And actually, this is good. This is good. Maybe if you were making it for your children, you could possibly put a tablespoon of agave in this much, but I think it's perfect, certainly for me. So I'm going to add it. Let me bring the chopping board over. Let me get the other one actually, so that you can see I'm pouring it. I'm actually going to pour it in my chocolate trays and freeze it. So there we go. Going to pour it in here. This is my chocolate trays where when I make the natural chocolates, this is what I use. Okay, so just spread it along so they're all full, all the holes are full. And you don't have to do it like this. You can, this is great if you're doing it with the children, or you put a lollipop stick in it and make lollipops and things out of it. But you can also, you can also just put it in a bowl and make ice cream. So that's our first tray of ice cream. Let's do the next one now. This can make a great dessert just as it is, actually. And it's full of nutrients. I'm sure by now, if you've been watching my videos, you know how nutritious maca is. You know how nutritious the cinnamon is. You know how nutritious our sour sop is. In fact, they call a lot of fruits and things superfoods, but these are just normal foods. These are foods that have been around for years and years, and these are things that we have been eating in these parts of the world for a long time, which are just part of our diet. So it doesn't seem new, but you can make, like I'm doing today, just do a bit of guesswork and put things together in a way that it's not normally done. Because with soursop, most people make soursop juice, and in the past, and maybe still, people put things like condensed milk and other things in it, which are not particularly good for your health. And that doesn't actually do you much good. But in their natural form, they are what would be classed as superfoods. Yeah. So there we are. We have one tray of ice cream, and I'm going to put that in there. And another tray of ice cream. Unfortunately, I've only got two of these trays. I've got other ones, but they're different shapes. So I'm just going to put that in there. And then I have put the remainder in a bowl so that this can be used in another way. And of course, you can actually add nuts and things on top of it when you go to serve it. I'll tell you next week how it comes out. I've got very high hopes for it. So that's it. That's your sour sop, mountain sop, maca, cinnamon ice, and banana ice cream. Okay. Well, if it doesn't taste good, then something is wrong with everything, because that has to taste good. And like I said, it's full of nutritional benefits that will help you. Let me just check that I've told you everything about the mountain salt. Okay. It's been used for medicinal purposes in Southern America and the Caribbean for many generations. The fruit, the seeds, the bark, the leaves, and the roots have all been used to treat intestinal parasites, which is something I forgot to tell you. And like I mentioned earlier, it helps to alleviate the cough when you have things like asthma and bronchitis, etc. It's great for inflammation, to reduce inflammation, and it helps in relieving the pressure in diabetes and the hypertension. Yes, and remember, these things I'm giving to you and the tips I'm giving to you is not to cure, because to cure, you have to remove the cause, but it will help you when it comes to managing these things throughout your life before you actually get well. Yes, and the best thing to do is make sure that you get rid of what is causing the problem, and then get well, and then you can live a normal life, or better, like I should say, a better than normal life. Okay. And I'm going to say again, don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and give me your love out there. I'm sending my love to you. And if you are suffering from degenerative diseases, you don't have to live with it. You can change your life right now. I am telling you that you do not have to live that way. So contact me. Go to the link in bio, click on the link, and the number here is on the screen as well. Click on the link, book the 15-minute chat with me, and don't listen to what you hear out there. Come and hear for yourself, okay? And book the 15-minute free chat, or book a full appointment with me, and I can tell you exactly what I can do for you. Okay, so with that done, that's the recipe done for the day. And I can do a little tasting actually, because there is, where's my spoon gone? There is a little residue left in the bowl. So I can do a little tasting. I'm going to finish sweetening. I'm going to finish squeezing this, and let me just taste it for you. Mm, the in fact, the taste of the mountain sop is dominating everything. But it does taste good. Yes, and I'm sure in the ice cream format, it will taste even better. And you can just use it as normal ice cream. Okay. All right. So today I'm not going to go into a heavy subject like I've been doing over the past months. Today I'm just going to go into a meditation. And for those of you who are familiar with biblical text, it said, "Ask and you shall be given, seek and you shall find, and knock and the door will be open to you." And a lot of us complain because we say we do all this and nothing happens. But what I'm going to say to you is that it does work, but you have to be sincere. And you have to follow whenever you ask and it is given to you. You're given prompts, yes, or things just happen to come into your life. When you start to focus on it, then you just notice the things that come into your life. A book somebody recommends to you, or something someone says to you which just fits into your answer. So you start to expect it and look for the solutions. And what I would say also is that it's not just physical things that you can ask for and seek and knock, and it's also your health. Yeah. So think about your healing and your health. And in the same way, when you use it, the manifestation, you can ask to manifest perfect health, in the same way that you look to manifest the occasions and the things in your life. But then you also have to follow the prompts that you get and the feedback that you get, and become aware of it and open your mind to it. Yes. So I'm going to say to you, I'm going to do a manifestation meditation with you right now. So if you are in a position where you're driving or you're doing something where it needs your full attention, please do not do this. You need to either pull over if you want to do it, or leave it till later on, because the recording will be on YouTube and you can always go back and watch it again and do the exercise. So I'm going to ask you, as per usual, to just relax your body from head to toe. Make yourself as comfortable as you possibly can. Seat yourself so that your spine is straight, or lie back if you're in bed, and just let make sure your spine is straight while you're doing the exercise, and preferably put your arms down or just let them relax on your lap, and just allow your arms to feel very heavy. Let your arms and your legs just feel heavy. That's it. Just let go and let them feel heavy. And just start to relax your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. When you close your eyes, you close off a lot of distractions that may be around you. So close your eyes, close off the distractions, take a nice deep breath. And as you breathe out, just feel the tension and your muscles relaxing, the tension leaving your body, and the muscles relaxing from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Take another deep breath and do the same. Just relax even deeper. And another deep breath, and this time just allow your body to feel as though it's sinking into the chair, the bed, or whatever you may be on. Just let it completely feel as though it's just sinking down. And as you're relaxing so well, just focus your mind on these words that I'm saying to you. Let go of everything. Just let go. Just let go of everything and let yourself. So clear your thoughts of every impression. Don't try to will or wish anything. In the silence of your own thought, feel that you are surrounded by an infinite spirit, that there is an influx from the spirit surrounding you. Let the mind of the spirit be your mind, and say, Infinite Spirit within me, which is God, all knowing, all wise, all perfect one. There is no life apart from you, and you are that which I am. I am whole because you are whole. I know because you know. I am because you are. My world is the law unto itself through the one great law of perfect liberty and perfect action. And now, just visualize your desire. If you desire perfect health, then visualize perfect health. What does perfect health look like to you? What colors are you wearing? What surrounds you? What are you doing? What are you doing when you're in perfect health? What are the things you may be doing in perfect health that you can't do now? How do you long? What do you long for? How does it look? What are people saying to you as they see you? See the colors associated with it. Hear any sounds associated with your vision. How does it feel when it's done? Really feel it. Feel it, and as you breathe in, imagine you're breathing it into every cell in your body. Imagine you're just breathing it in from the top of your hair all the way down to the tips of your toenails. You're breathing in health in every single cell in your body. How does it feel? What are you doing? Are you laughing? Are you smiling? Huh? Let that feeling engulf you. Yes. Let that feeling surround you, enwrap you, enfold you. And now just imagine as you're breathing in a white light of health and healing. Clear white light into every cell, and feel it healing your cells right from the center out to every cell, out into the organs, out into every single part of your being. And just feel that love, that healing, that health. And realize that it now is. Accept and expect. And just take your own time. Take your own time and just gradually open your eyes and return to full awareness. Okay, you can do that exercise as and when you choose, and just expect things to happen for you. Okay, and like I said, like, subscribe, share, go to the link in bio, click on a discovery call with me, click on getting the ingredients for the recipes, put your name down for uh, the academy if you would like to learn everything that well, as much as possible of what I uh, teach you on the academic courses. And let me know. You can call me as well, and you can see me on YouTube, and encourage other people to watch the show. There's lots and lots of information and lots of recipes that are healthy I give you. And just call me and have a chat, okay? Um, what else do I have to tell you? I think I've told you everything for today. I think that's it for today. It's a short one, but it's full of information as per usual. So I look forward to seeing you again next week, and hopefully you will contact me for the ingredients for next week. That's if I know. Sometimes I don't decide until the morning, but I would send you what you request. Bless you.